Source Music reveals girlfriend Yerin is currently resting due to health concern. Girlfriend Yerin is currently resting after a trip to the hospital due to active gastroenteritis. A source from girlfriend agency Source Music stated, Yerin is currently resting due to active gastroenteritis. We are currently in discussion about future scheduled activities. The member of girlfriend appeared as guest on MBC FM4U Kim Shin-young Hop Song at noon on July 15. However, Yerin was not able to participate in the radio show due to her condition. Her fellow member explained that Yerin had gone to the hospital in the morning for treatment, and Kim Shin-young hoped for Yerin's speedy recovery. Girlfriend recently made their comeback with the release of their new mini album, Song of the Siren, on July 13, and is set to begin promotional activities for title track Apple on July 16. After that, we will talk about Youn, Selves, Yugyeom, Vernon, and Kino reaction to new mini album, talk about plan for 2020 and more. As Youn promotes his solo comeback with Equal, he appears in a pictorial for Star One. In his interview with the magazine, Youn said, "This is my first time promoting on my own, and it feels new. There's a greater sense of responsibility and pressure." He also shared his gratitude to idol friends who cheered him on and gave him advice as he worked on his solo mini album. GOT7 Yugyeom, 17 Vernon, and Pentagon's Kino listened to my song before the album came out. He revealed, "They said the songs are good and supported me a lot, so that gave me a courage." Due to COVID-19 pandemic, idols are currently performing on music show without an audience. When asked if she sad about that, Youn replied, "I am very sad about it. I hope that we'll all work together and the situation will improve as soon as possible." Despite only releasing Equal in June, Youn shared that he has already started work on his next album. "I am planning to release another album this year," he said. In the next topic, we will talk about girlfriend gets emotional as they share music to past self, name members who are born to be celebrities, and more. On July 15, girlfriend appeared as guest on the MBC FM4U radio show Kim Shin-young Hop Song at noon to talk about returning with their new mini album, Song of the Siren, and title track Apple. The members shared that they feel worried about their new concept, which the radio show host Kim Shin-young described as a refreshing witch concept. While Eunha and WOODZ expressed their concern about their transformation, leader Seung revealed that she felt confident instead. Girlfriend then described one another. WOODZ just Seung as the person who would have had a good life even if she had not become a celebrity. WOODZ explained, "The members have a really strong ability to thrive. They'll do well no matter where they go." She continued, "As girlfriend leader, Seung is guiding as well. And yet, she used to live as the youngest in the past. I think she will succeed wherever she goes." When asked who would have been a celebrity no matter what, Scene B chose Yerin, who was not present at the radio show due to health concern. Meanwhile, Ji pointed to Eunha and said, "I thought that Eunha color are very distinct. We talk frequently with each other about how Eunha energy does not drop easily. I think that's incredible." The member of GFRIEND, who have already reached their 2000 Day Science their debut, were asked to send a message to their past self around the time of their debut. Someone asked, "I have to be honest, right?" She then said, "Someone run away," as everyone laughed. Someone explained her response during the time of our debut. "We had so much fear, and I just wanted to tell myself to get some fresh air with the members and try something daring," she said. Yuju shared, "Mine is similar to someone, but I want to tell myself, you'll soon be able to have fun. At the time, I was really only focusing on my singing." Ji responded that she went to tell herself, "It's okay. It all passed." She added, "My training period was short, so I think the time after I debut became a period of growth for me." Meanwhile, Eunha teared up as she said, "I want to tell myself to not be so discouraged. I used to be so timid." The rest of the members got emotional upon Eunha's response, and Jinbae commented, "Mine is similar to the other member responses as well, but I want to tell myself that I don't need to listen to what others say too carefully." Kim Shin-young shared kind words of encouragement to the member and said, "Everyone will know that you have spilled sweat and tears 3,000 times to make a song just over there 3 minutes long." In the next topic, we will talk about the Boyz open up about winning Road to Kingdom plus their concern ahead of Kingdom. In a recent interview and pictorial for Star One magazine, the Boyz shared their thoughts after winning Mnet Road to Kingdom. Last month, the Boyz emerged the final winner of the Idol competition program, which gave lesser-known boy group a chance to battle for a spot on Mnet Kingdom, the highly anticipated second season of last year's hit show Queendom. As their prize for coming in first place, the group has now been confirmed for the lineup of Kingdom, which is scheduled to premiere late this year. Not only did the Boyz express their gratitude toward their fan Road to Kingdom viewer, but they also reaffirmed their love and support for the other group that competed on the show, a sentiment they repeatedly expressed during the program as well. Describing how hard they worked on their deserved array of jaw-dropping performance, which consistently featured choreography that stunned viewers, but with its beauty and its difficulty level, the pair revealed, "Aside from the time we spent eating and sleeping, all we did was apply ourselves fully to practicing. That's how focused we were." However, as grueling as it may have been, the members spoke fondly of the experience. In particular, the Boyz proudly recalled feeling a sense of accomplishment every time they mastered a move that they had initially thought they may not be able to pull off. Although their impressive performance on Road to Kingdom earned the Boyz' reputation for being talented and consistent performer, their strong track record might not be a source of pressure for the group as they prepare to compete on Kingdom. When asked how they felt going into Kingdom, the idol replied, "We always feel pressure to put on a flawless, high-quality performance." They added with a laugh, "Because we saw a lot of high-difficulty choreography that included stunts like jumping and falling on Road to Kingdom, we are worried about whether we need to fly next time."